Suddeds? Cooking is actually not that bad in this game. Food grants you a strong buff for 30 minutes. This can be used anywhere in the overworld, including holograms. The strongest food, Exile Maokai, grants 28% crit rate for 30 minutes. But this requires you to have max cooking proficiency to unlock it. Good news, it's pretty easy to do. Bad news, it's very expensive. There is also a second best choice that is far easier to get. So to gain cooking ranks, you need to earn cooking proficiency. This is gained per dish and will be shown in the upper right corner of the cooking UI. Higher ranks of food earn more per dish. 10 for green, 20 for blue, 40 for purple, and 60 for yellow. The rarities also have different caps, with green having 300 as a cap, blue and purple having 400, and yellow having 600. This means to max a food, you need to make 30 of a green, 20 of a blue, 10 of a purple, and 10 of a yellow. Recipe unlocks come in the form of rewards for caskets and milestones. It can also be bought from vendors like the souvenir shop or the cooking NPC. So how do we get the ingredients for all this food? Well, luckily, most are sold next door. If an item mentions Mahi's grocery, it is sold at this NPC, which has a massive surplus of it. The downside is that it's very expensive. Each item costs 1,000 credits. For example, if you wanted to max the green helmet flatbread, this food only needs store-bought items, it would cost 90k credits for 300 proficiency. This makes credits the limiting factor here. Not all items are sold in that store. If an ingredient mentions Shifeng Pharmacy, this means the item is an overworld collectible. If you go to the pharmacy, you can buy a few of them with limited stock, but they are also more expensive. At this point, you should use an interactive map and go search for them yourself. Lastly, there are processed items. They are the ingredients with colored backgrounds on them. They are only used for some of the higher rarity foods. It do also mention it is sold at Mahi's grocery, but he only sells a few of them. The way you're supposed to get them is the ingredient making tab, which is this button that you didn't see before. This tab lets you make these items, but you have to unlock them in a weird way. Each item will mention a hint with an NPC name. You need to go to this NPC and talk to them for gourmet rumors, and this will unlock it. So in total, to unlock the best food, you need 6,000 proficiency. All of the green food will give you 2,400, all the blue will be 2,600, all the purple will be 2,400, and all the yellow is 2,400. So to get your 6,000, you need to complete all of the green food and 9 of either the blue or the purples to max it out. Now I did mention a second best choice. One of the early milestone rewards gives you the recipe for Kudzu Kanji. This has 6% less crit rate of the best food, and can be made without leveling cooking at all. There is one more feature of cooking that I didn't mention. Each character has a signature dish that they can make. If this icon in the top right is flashing, that means you have the character that can make the signature dish. It has a chance to be made, and it will be 10% better than the normal version. Also, the best food happens to be Shisha's signature dish. And that's about all for this one. Synthesis also happens to have the same leveling feature, but it seems kind of pointless. There are no good rewards for leveling, from what I've seen. You level in the same way. I am still new to these videos, so any feedback would be greatly appreciated.